Today, we're unboxing a $20,000 fake G-Wagon. An original G-Wagon comes in at a hefty price tag of over $200,000. But this fake one right here costs only $20,000. Oh my god. Yes, we're gonna compare it to the real thing as well. And last but not least, we're gonna test it to its limits. That's pure German engineering right there. That down. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I've never seen anything like this in my life before. We're gonna clear all of this and see what this fake G-Wagon has in store for us. And here we have it, the fake $20,000 G-Wagon from Temu. Now, first things first, honestly, I'm impressed. If you look here, they have an actual Mercedes logo. This is a Suzuki, mind you, but that's pretty cool. The front grille seems solid. It is plasticky, but it is very solid nonetheless. This grille here is very strong, so if this gets into an accident, rest assured it's gonna be fine. At least I think so. Now, if we take a look at the headlights, you could see they've got the ring light shape of the G-Wagon, but why is there skulls in there? They got skulls on both sides. I mean, if you come closer, you can see there's a skull in there. Now, no G-Wagon in the world has these skulls. I don't know, but I think it's cool. I mean, if you like skulls and you like this, you know? Now, if we take a look at these rims, they're half the size of the original G-Wagon, as you will find out later in the video. Again, on the rims, they've got the logo on point again. They really want to have Mercedes logos all throughout the car. And on the side mirrors, you have Mercedes-Benz written over here. Like, it's so small, but it's in there. So this is a whole Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon kit put on a Suzuki. Insane. If you know about the iconic G-Wagon door handles, you know that there's a button that you gotta press and it takes you in the car. By the way, this is the keys to the car. You got a Mercedes keychain. And now let's unlock this. Okay, the car's unlocked. Okay, it's a lot harder, but it works. A lot harder, but it works. Now, wow. Now, what really catches my eye is the stitching. Look at the attention to detail. I think the upholstery work done on this car is really good. Like the stitching, it does feel premium. Now that we're in the car, by the way, this car is very small. Like, I'm finding it kind of hard to fit in, and I'm not that big of a guy. I'm just 5'9". Obviously, I had to put the seat all the way in the back, making the back seats very useless. The steering has the right carbon fiber details, the top and the bottom. But the middle, it says F. What is F? Either supposed to have the Mercedes logo or the Suzuki logo, but in this case, it's F. There's F over here, F on the seats. What is F supposed to be? Fake or fantastic? Fantastic fake. That's what it is. That's what it is. Not a push to start. Has a manual start, so I'm gonna stick the key in the ignition. Haven't done this in a while. Oh. Now, another thing that really impresses me about this fake G-Wagon is its infotainment system. You have a whole Android infotainment system here. It has all your apps here. You can play with the theme. It has a sound recorder. You can go on Google Map, everything and more. There's a YouTube. So for those long trips, you could put on YouTube. You could put on Netflix because it has a Play Store. You could honestly, infotainment system, 10 out of 10. The rest of the front console is the same as that of a Suzuki Jimny because this technically is a Suzuki Jimny. You have your AC controls here and over here. This really reminds me of the buttons on a Hurricane. I know that may seem a bit far-fetched, but that's the first thing that I thought of. Now you have your controls here is for your doors. This controls your window. As you can see, one touch it goes up, one touch it goes down. Pretty cool nonetheless. You have some other, I think that's for your traction. That's your traction controls there. This is something to do with off-roading. This is for the passengers' windows. So pretty cool. I like that it's all in one place. Some people may like it, some people may not. Now with this fake G-Wagon, they've got a lot of details, right, as you've seen. But another one, it's really tiny, but they've got AMG in the seats, just like the actual G-Wagon. There's AMG on both sides. But you know what really takes away from this AMG details is F. You have F stitched on the seats. What is F? Who is F? I don't know. Fantastic? I don't know. But F, I think it's fake. Let's just say the F is for fake. You have some storage here. Pretty solid place to hold your hands. You have the airbag over here. And now let's see the storage area. You can see that. Some paperwork in there. Cool little storage compartment. The standard stuff. Let's see the storage in the front. First of all, look, it comes up. So if you store anything over here, if you like, If you think it's very valuable, you could just take it with you and you can go. All you gotta do is just slide it back and it's in. Let's go in the back and let's see what the back seats have in store for us. Now let's go take a look at the back seats. Wait, oh, I forgot. There are no back doors because this is a Suzuki Jimny converted to a G-Wagon. This isn't an actual G-Wagon. I kind of forgot for a second. But guess what? We can still make it to the back. And the way we do that is... wait. Okay, gotta move the front seat front. And I'm gonna make my way to the back. Now, coming to the back, honestly, it is pretty cramped up here. Like, if I were to... Like, look, I'm very cramped right now. This car isn't meant to have more than 2 people. You have really good friends who are willing to squeeze in the back, then it's pretty cool. Even in the back, we have more of that F details, so F for fake in this case. Now, one of the most important things in an SUV is its trunk space. Like, if you have a big car, you want to be able to store big things in it. Now, let's see what the trunk situation's like in this fake G-Wagon. Okay, the trunk opens fairly easily, better than the doors, I must argue. When you look at it, you could tell that there's not a lot of trunk space. Like, I don't think even a suitcase would go in here. I think these seats should be able to fold. I mean, pull that and then boom. I think this makes a lot more sense because now we have so much trunk space that I can literally fit in here. Like, I fit. Once you fold the back seat, you have a lot of trunk space and I'm impressed. I'm quite impressed by this. We're gonna see how this $20,000 fake G-Wagon compares to the $200,000 real G-Wagon. And here we have it, the real $200,000 G-Wagon. This thing is a work of art. I mean, this is literally driven by royalty in Dubai. And if we go around it, you can see everything's a lot more solid. Everything's a lot more polished. The grille on this is a lot more solid. I'm not gonna lie to you. The Mercedes logo on both the real and the fake G-Wagon is identical. Like, if I take that out and put that there, and if I were to swap the logos, like, you wouldn't be able to tell. That's how good the logo is on the fake G-Wagon. The emblems on the fake are just as good as the emblems on the real. Like, obviously, I didn't look at the fine details, but I'm just saying. You can see it's got the ring light, but luckily there's no skulls in them. This is the real thing. So the real G-Wagon does not come with skulls. Now, these rims are phenomenal. These are original G-Wagon AMG rims. It has the AMG branding on the rims and it has the Mercedes logo. That's the only thing common between these two rims with the real and the fake is the fact that they both have Mercedes logos. These rims, 10 out of 10. Something I mentioned earlier was how the handle on the fake G-Wagon was a little harder to press, but this, barely with 2 fingers, easy to open, and we're in a real G63. Now that we've made it in the G-Wagon, one thing that's very similar to the fake is this carbon fiber details. There's carbon fiber on the top of the steering and carbon fiber at the bottom, except this carbon fiber is real, very real. Since getting in the real deal, there's only one thing that I've been waiting to do, and that is start this bad boy up. Let's go, no keys, push to start. Oh my God. Wow, wow, wow. That is one mean sounding machine. This car is truly a work of art. Now, if you look at the infotainment system on this, you have the new iconic Mercedes infotainment system. One thing that the fake G-Wagon excels in is there's no Netflix, YouTube, and all these Android apps. You have your AC controls here, your menu, and over here you have your little IWC timepiece, which is iconic. IWC being one of the most iconic watchmakers in the game. Having that detail is awesome. As you can see, you have your little AMG branding over here, which is similar to that on the fake G-Wagon. The fake G-Wagon has that little AMG branding, so pretty cool, except this one's real. One thing about real AMG seats, especially on the G63, is they hug you. They literally hug you. So every time you go on a turn, you feel the seats physically hugging you, which is unreal. Makes you feel like you're a race car driver. Let's turn on the reading lights, and as you can see, when you're a passenger sat in the back of a real G-Wagon, you're sat in comfort. You have ACs, AC controls. You could do anything you like. Now, let's have a look at the trunk space. I mean, this car is built for extreme conditions. And oh my God, as I expected, a whole lot of trunk space in there. This could fit 2 of me. Myself and another one of me can fit in here, no problem. Now I'm about to do a test that you're gonna love, a rev test. Let's see which cars sound more louder, more meaner, because I don't know how many of y'all know that the Suzuki Jimny, despite it having a comparatively weak engine, does sound crazy. You guys are gonna see which car sounds better, the real $200,000 G-Wagon or the fake $20,000 G-Wagon. Let's put it to the test. Now we have the rev test of the original $200,000 G-Wagon. Let's see what this bad boy sounds like. We have the iconic side exhaust. Let's hear it. Woo! Let's go! Oh, that is insane. I can barely hear myself. That's pure German engineering right there. Now time for the rev test on the fake $20,000 G-Wagon. As you can see, it does have exhaust on the side like the real deal, but does it sound like the real deal? We're gonna find out. Okay. Oh my God. Hey, 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 hey. Oh. Oh my God. Yo. This sounds good for a fake G-Wagon. You heard? That is insane. That is insane. I was not expecting that. That brings us to the end of the video. If you enjoyed what you saw, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and let us know down in the comments below. Would you rather have the real G-Wagon or the fake G-Wagon? Until next time,